We had our best Black Friday campaign lined up. Ads were popping, traffic was way up, and then we sold out. Not in a good way, though. Our top 3 products were gone by noon. We hadn't misjudged the demand, we'd misjudged the forecast, and that mistake cost us thousands. If you're running a growing store, demand planning isn't optional. Our mistake was thinking spreadsheets and guesswork would cut it. A friend of mine who runs a much larger Shopify store recommended Inventory Planner, said it basically saved his margins. So I gave it a shot to see if it could do the same for us. Here's what I learned after using it and whether I actually think it's the best forecasting tool for e-commerce teams. If you've never used something like this before, here's a quick rundown. Inventory Planner is a forecasting and purchasing tool built for retail and e-commerce teams that need more control over their inventory. It connects to your sales channels like Shopify, Amazon, or a 3PL and gives you one clear view of what's in stock, what's running low, and what actually needs to be reordered. It's especially useful for businesses with multiple warehouses or channels or wholesale accounts. Instead of trying to guess what to reorder or reverse engineer trends from last month's numbers, you get a clear, real-time view of your stock and a system designed to help you plan ahead. You start by connecting your store. An Inventory Planner, being fully cloud-based, starts pulling in your sales history automatically. But it doesn't stop there. It also factors in seasonality, your suppliers' lead times, and subtle trends across your catalog. What's nice is the forecasts aren't a black box. You can see how they're built, adjust the assumptions, and make changes based on what's actually happening in your business. A standout feature here is its open-to-buy planner, which gives us real control over budgeting. I could set revenue goals, plan by units or cost, and adjust as we went. It even factored in things like open purchase orders, bundles, and warehouse transfers. That alone saved us from ordering blind, especially during promos or when shipments got delayed. Once it's set up, the system handles a lot on its own. It'll generate precise recommendations on what to order and when based on live data, then create purchase orders automatically. It took a huge chunk of busy work off our plate. Reporting is fully customizable as well. You can build high-level dashboards for execs or detailed breakdowns for the ops team. And there's no limit on users, so everyone gets the access they need without bottlenecks. One thing I didn't expect was how well it kept everything in sync. Whether it's Shopify, Amazon, Walmart, a brick and mortar store, or a 3PL like FBA, everything is consolidated into one accurate real-time view. Not only does that prevent over-ordering, but during our spring sale, that probably saved us from a good 2 or 3 stockouts we would have missed otherwise. Now let's talk pricing and what you actually get for it. Inventory Planner uses volume-based pricing, so what you pay depends on how much inventory you manage. That means small teams aren't overpaying and large ones that scale into it gradually. Everyone on your team gets access without extra charges, and there are no hidden fees to worry about.
You won't find a standard price list on their site because every business will need to request a custom quote based on the volume of inventory they manage.
Regardless of your size, the biggest value here is time. Planning, reordering, and forecasting all get automated, freeing up hours every week and helping teams avoid the kind of errors that usually slip through the cracks in spreadsheets. It helps you buy smarter and keep inventory levels where they should be. Plus, they don't just hand you the software and wish you luck. Onboarding is hands-on and usually wraps in under 30 days. Even after that, you've got access to round-the-clock support and account reps who can help you fine-tune things as you grow. All that said, if there is one downside, it's the starting price. It's not exactly built for early-stage shops. And while it runs smoothly most of the time, sync speeds can occasionally lag, especially if you're running a tight just-in-time inventory. It is pretty rare, really only affects back orders or slower-moving items, but worth keeping an eye on. And if you're thinking about trying Inventory Planner, there's a link in the description with more info. For most tools we cover, we've got special deals that you wouldn't be able to get if you went straight to their website. After getting comfortable with Inventory Planner, I wanted to see how it stacked up against other tools. One of our partner companies uses NetStock to manage their supply chain, and I was curious if we were missing anything, especially around forecasting accuracy and time savings. Both platforms aim to solve the same core problem: how to plan smarter and avoid costly inventory mistakes, but they go about it in very different ways. Inventory Planner shows you exactly how it generates the forecasts, so you can trace the numbers, challenge assumptions, and adjust based on what you're seeing. NetStock takes a more automated approach. It uses proprietary algorithms to surface recommendations using what they call an opportunity engine. It's fast and AI-driven, but you don't get the visibility into how it's making those calls. That same difference shows up in how they handle budgeting and planning. Inventory Planner's open-to-buy system gave me hands-on control. I can set revenue targets, factor in promos, and shift strategy in real time. Because NetStock leans more into automation, it pushes suggestions as conditions change. It could be helpful if you want a more hands-off approach, but for me, I'd rather be involved in those numbers. And the pricing reflects those differences.
As mentioned, Inventory Planner uses a custom quote model that includes unlimited users. NetStock usually starts close to $900 and scales based on your ERP needs.
It's not overpriced, but it's clearly built for enterprise operations with deeper integration demands. For our setup, multi-channel e-commerce with tight margins and seasonal planning, Inventory Planner just made more sense. It saved us time, gave us much needed clarity, and helped us move faster without giving up control. Choosing the right inventory planning tool really comes down to your business model, scales, and priorities. For us, Inventory Planner hit that sweet spot between power, transparency, and ease of use. It delivered real value without overcomplicating the process or inflating the cost. If you're thinking about giving it a try, check the link in the description. We usually have access to special deals that you wouldn't find on the official site. If this review was helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe for more insights, and leave your questions or experiences in the comments. I make a point to reply and help out wherever I can. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.